Game of Thrones ended, but for the cast, that was just the beginning. Some became global movie stars, some disappeared from Hollywood, and some completely reinvented their careers in ways nobody expected. So today on Next Level Talks, we're breaking down exactly what happened to the main Game of Thrones cast in 2026. And trust me, some of these updates will surprise you. Let's start with the man who defined the entire show, Jon Snow. Kit Harington. Kit Harington became one of the biggest faces in television history as Jon Snow. After Game of Thrones, he tried to break out of the Jon Snow identity with mixed success. He joined the Marvel Universe in Eternals as Dane Whitman, but the role was mostly set up for the future, not a full breakout moment. He also returned to stage acting and smaller dramatic roles, focusing more on acting quality than blockbuster fame. And interestingly, Kit has spoken openly about how Game of Thrones fame actually overwhelmed his life at one point, and stepping back helped him reset. But while Jon Snow went quiet, Daenerys Targaryen went global. Emilia Clarke. Emilia Clarke became one of the most recognizable actresses in the world after playing Daenerys. Post-GOT, she shifted into romantic dramas and Hollywood films, but also became a major voice for brain injury awareness after surviving 2 life-threatening brain aneurysms during her early career. She's now respected not just as an actress, but as a public figure advocating for health and recovery awareness. But one of the biggest surprise success stories came from someone who wasn't even expected to be the breakout star. Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage was already respected before Game of Thrones, but Tyrion made him legendary. After the show, he transitioned into major Hollywood films, including voice roles, dramas, and blockbuster appearances. He became one of the most consistently in-demand actors from the entire cast, proving that sharp writing plus talent can outlast even the biggest fantasy series. Sophie Turner. Sophie Turner grew up on screen as Sansa Stark. After the show, she stepped into Hollywood films like X-Men, and then focused more on personal life and selective acting roles. She's been more low-profile in recent years, but still remains a strong presence in the entertainment industry. Maisie Williams. Maisie Williams became a fan favorite as Arya Stark. After Game of Thrones, she explored indie films, fashion projects, and tech startups, showing she wasn't interested in just being typecast as Arya. She's one of the most creatively experimental cast members post-show. So when you look at the Game of Thrones cast today, it's not just a story about fame. It's a story about reinvention. Some became global stars, some chose privacy, and some built entirely new careers outside Hollywood expectations. But here's the real question. Who do you think had the best career after Game of Thrones?